Hi guys, let me explain this video. Now, as you know, on August 18th, a new series called Playdate with Winnie the Pooh, and another new series, which is like a vlog series called Me and Winnie the Pooh, took place and aired on Disney Junior, with the first two shorts of both series airing on YouTube the same day. And honestly, I made a community post about the first one saying that it's not a big deal, but after I downloaded the Disney Now app, which actually had two more shorts on both series, I changed my mind, which is why I took down on the community post. And by the way, if I didn't take it down like after August 18th, that's like on August 18th, that's probably because I forgot about it. But anyway, since that, I've, made a picture of Mickey and his friends visiting Pooh and his friends in 100 Acre Woods, and a playlist of all the Me and Winnie the Pooh and Playdate with Winnie the Pooh shorts. So I bet you're wondering, what are my thoughts on Playdate with Winnie the Pooh now? I'll be happy to explain, and I'll show you if this show is really bad or not. In my opinion. Note, since I don't own anything that Disney makes, I can't really show footage of this, but I will be showing audio clips and screenshots of these episodes. Just to be clear, okay? Good. Okay, let's start with the animation. The animation in this, like any other Disney Junior show, is of course in CGI, but the CGI in particular is made by a company named Oddball Animations, which have worked with Disney before, like on the Muppet Babies reboot. They did an amazing job on that, and honestly, they don't do a too shabby job here too. The characters look really amazing. I mean, honestly, Winnie the Pooh is kind of puzzling me because of, he's kind of very different from his original design, but it still looks pretty good. Not too bad. And the others look amazing too. Tigger, for example, and someone even pointed out that he kind of looks like his design from the early 2000s when Disney did a promotional thing about turning the gang into babies. Oh, and then there's Piglet, Kanga, Eeyore. Oh, and honestly, Rabbit hasn't had a short yet by the time I'm making this, but honestly, she got to appear or two, even though the short's not out yet. I'll explain why I said she in a little bit, but honestly, Disney revealed Rabbit's new design in an Instagram post about Disney Junior Bunny characters, and Rabbit was one of them. Ask him, which one are you? Anyway, the Hundred Wood actually looks very amazing. I mean, these house designs are brilliant. And they have a new main location, which is the treehouse. And basically, it looks amazing. And honestly, I think Oddball Studio animation helped out with Me and Winnie the Pooh too, since the animation designs look similar. But in my opinion, I think the animation quality in Playdate with Winnie the Pooh is better than Me and Winnie the Pooh. If you saw the shorts in comparison, you might see what I mean. Although they still have the same motion style, which is like few screenshots missing, so it doesn't really look like actual moving, but I don't know, maybe out of a storybook. Although that's not to say there isn't 2D animation in this too, because there are some 2D animated bits in the series, like when they have in colorful crayon drawing form, like when they have a thought bubble. Anyway, basically the animation in this is pretty good, and honestly not too bad. But before I could continue with something else, which is basically voice acting, I should point out that Oddbot's creative director actually did an interview to talk about some of her past work and her current work on Winnie the Pooh, without giving away too much. Basically, this is what she said. She loves the vibrant colors and the child voice acting, and she pointed out that there's actually more females in here now because, Winnie the Pooh's never been really known for having female characters. I mean, sometimes if they were lucky enough, a lot of female characters, like in My Friends Tigger and Pooh, yeah, but no, not really. It was usually only just Kanga or Kessie. But anyway, she claimed Kanga's still in there, which is good, And she claimed that also Rabbit's been changed into a girl now, which is why I said she. So, I think we can try to consider this like an alternate universe sort of situation. Yeah. Oh, and they also introduced a new character named Bee the Beaver. Although, according to Pooh's thought bubble and a drawing that's in a game for Disney Now, which has Playdate with Winnie the Pooh in it, Bee almost looks kind of like a Gopher from the series, except like female and new name and Beaver. Well, anyway, I checked and her short doesn't come out for a while, so basically we have a while before B comes out. I'll try to give an update when she comes out. Okay, now the schedule for Winnie the Pooh is basically a little complicated at first. They released on Friday with one short on YouTube, but on the Disney Now app, on the same day, they released two shorts, which is Piglet and the Tricycle and Tigger and the Harmonica. And basically, he sent a day later on Saturday, Disney on the Disney Now app, they released a new short called Piglet and the Mysterious Jar. And then the day after that, they released Piglet, Tigger, and the Cardboard Box. Me and Winnie the Pooh kind of goes with the same similar basis. And on Friday, like Playdate with Winnie the Pooh, they released a short on YouTube and the Disney Now app where basically you get to meet Winnie the Pooh. But on the Disney Now app, there was a second short along with that short, which is basically me and Tigger. And then the day after that, they released a short about me and Piglet, and then they stopped for some reason. I was confused and honestly a little bit in suspense since I'm going to give you my opinion at the end of this video, but I was just wondering when they're going to make a new short. But then someone found a website which kind of keeps track about copyright claims such and episode releases. And trust me, this website's good, because this is the same website that predicted the names for the Tiny Toon Luniversity episodes. Except for the last three, which have been pushed back for Season 2. But anyway, this website confirmed that these shorts would be released every Wednesday, but they would be like taking turns, like one Wednesday it'll be me and Winnie the Pooh, and the next Wednesday it'll be Playdate with Winnie the Pooh. And on the last week of September, this website did not fail because on the Wednesday of that week, they released a new Me and Winnie the Pooh short where Pooh gives a tour of the treehouse. So now every Wednesday, Winnie the Pooh and his friends release a new short, and basically have fun, you know? You get the idea. Anyway, that's scheduling. The voice acting. Now this one is actually the most complicated to talk about because we don't know that many of the child voice actors for the series. I mean, obviously, we don't know Rabbit and Bees yet because their shorts haven't been released, but here's the thing with the shorts. They don't have end credits. So they don't credit the animators, they don't credit the writers, they don't credit the directors, and they don't credit the voice cast, which is a bummer because these children actually do amazing jobs. I mean, their voices sound very different from the grown-up personalities of Winnie the Pooh and his friends that we know today, because this series is about Winnie the Pooh and his friends as kids having playdates at their treehouse, along with the Me and Winnie the Pooh shorts following the same premise except they're talking to the audience, which kind of defeats the theory that Pooh and his friends, except for Kanga, are children. But anyway, basically, the voice acting is pretty amazing, and I wish they did give out credits. But thankfully, we only know like two voice actors because they confirmed it on their social medias. First, we have Arwen Monzon Sanders, who plays Kanga for the series, and she's best known for stuff like Cocomelon. Now, I know most people don't like Cocomelon, so that may be considered a bad thing, but she actually does a good job voicing Kanga in this. And then the last voice actor listed for the series is Grayson Newton, who's done many projects like play a kid in the series Bunked, and one of the dogs enroll in the puppy dog thing, but he plays Tigger in the series and actually does a very good job making him sound very bouncy like his grown-up self. But now here's the complicated part. Talking about the characters, voice actors who aren't listed, and I'm talking about like characters who already made appearances in the series, like Eeyore, Piglet, and Pooh. Now, most people speculate that Pooh is voiced by someone named Leon Chen, who I checked his IMDb, and he's only had one credit after this so far, which is basically in a Spider-Man Disney Junior show. Now, that I believe, because that show has stuff like end credits, but the show doesn't, so how can we confirm that? And for Piglet, some people think it's Colum Vinson from, Sing, apparently, or something like that. I would really have to check and get back to you on that, but anyway. Honestly, someone on Twitter thought that Piglet was voiced by Scarlett Evanson, who played Gwen on the show Bunked, which is actually a pretty good show, and honestly, I hear the similarities, so I don't blame them, but again, there's no, end credit stuff. And now Eeyore is this complicated. Now, at first on IMDb, it was first listed that he played, Casper Jennings, who, made an appearance in, either Sing or Sing 2. But then they changed it to Dylan Alvarado. And honestly, since these guys have made no confirmation about if they're doing this stuff or not, in fact, it's honestly hard to tell if this IMDb is telling the truth. I mean, it's not always the best source of material, but let's just say these characters are voiced by these people. And Leon Chen is Winnie the Pooh. Let's just say this for a theory. I don't think Leon voices Pooh and me and Winnie the Pooh. Because see, in my opinion, Winnie the Pooh sounds completely different in me and Winnie the Pooh and Playdate with Winnie the Pooh. I mean, at first, in the first short for the series, Pooh sounds a lot like considerably Leon's voice for him in Playdate, but if you go on, basically, Pooh sounds very different, in my opinion, in both series. Here's the clips of both series versions of Pooh, so you can see what I mean.
Hello there! It's so nice to see you! Hiya, friend! Let's go play! The surprise is the 100-acre treehouse! I think so. A tricycle is a bike with 3 wheels. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yep, this must be it. I was just about to do a little cleaning up. Would you like to help me? Oh, thank you. Let's see. No, Tigger. A harmonica is an instrument like a piano or a guitar. You blow into it to make music. I really like all kinds of playing, especially when it means I get to spend time with my friends. Like you! Hiya, Kanga. I forgot to bring a game today, so I brought this jar of honey. Oh, and I love eating honey. It's the food I like best in the whole world. Thanks, Piglet. I'm good at pulling the kite string and getting it to fly, but I'm not so good at making it move where I want when it's in the air. Happy honey pot! Oh, bother. Now I'm all sticky. So you did me and my hiccups. I'm just kind of sad you found me. I suppose it's time to say goodbye, but just until it's time to say hello again. Great work, Tigger. This song's terrific. No, it's Tiggerific!
See? They kind of sound completely different. And I'm not just talking about volume, because I'm just talking about, voice in general. But the strange thing is that all the other characters, even though Kanga and Eeyore haven't appeared in Me and Winnie the Pooh yet, actually sound very similar to, each other in both series. I'll give you an example, and since I want to show off Kanga and Eeyore's voice from this series, I'm going to include them too, even though, like I said, they're not in Me and Winnie the Pooh yet. But anyway, here's the voice, here's what the characters, here's what Tigger, Piglet, Kanga, and Eeyore sound like in both series. Even though, again, Kanga and Eeyore haven't appeared in Me and Winnie the Pooh yet.
Hello there, I'm Tigger. Will you be my friend? Tiggerific! What do you have, Pooh Bear? And I brought a badminton! That song's beautiful! No, it's beautiful! Can I try? Playing the harmonica is what Tiggers do best! Sorry. than making a new friend. I love bouncing, and bouncing is what Tiggers do best. Bounce, bounce, bouncity bounce. Woohoo! Tiggerific! Hey, do you want to bounce together? Tiggertastic! Bouncing time! First to pounce. And bounce! Hiya, buddy! That's some nice bouncing, Piglet! Can I join you? Sorry, I didn't mean to turn your box into... not a box. Hey there, buddy! Since it's raining outside, we're gonna put on a puppet show! Welcome to Piglet's Puppet Show Theater! And now, sit back and enjoy the show. Look, Pooh Bear! My bounces are bouncing away! And then I'll play the harmonica so you can get your bounces out too. Ta-ta for now. Wish you could stay. Can't wait till next time we get to play. Oh, hello. I'm Piglet. What's your name? That's a lovely name. Is that a tricycle, Pooh Bear? I rode a tricycle once. I started by riding around the treehouse, and I was having so much fun, but then I fell off. No thanks. I'm worried I'll fall again. But you should still try it, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, hello. It's you. We're gonna have such a fun visit. Would you like to watch? Great! Ta-da! Tigger, I don't think that was in the script. If you don't know what the surprise is inside the jar, then it could be anything. It could even be something scary. Well, it could be a spider with big, scary legs, or a creature with big, scary eyes, or a bug with a big, scary mouth. Oh, dear. I don't want to open the jar, Winnie the Pooh. I can't wait to have fun together. I really like playing lots of different games, but sometimes I get scared. Do you ever get scared? I'm glad I'm not the only one. I try to not be afraid, but sometimes I am. Oh, you want to know what scares me? I made a list. This list of what scares me is kind of long. Sometimes I pretend I'm Super Piglet. Super Piglet isn't afraid of anything on this list. Do you like my block town? Oh, dear. I like playing blocks, because even if I accidentally knock them over, I can pick them back up and build it again. What was that? Oh, it was just my helmet. Okay, I imagine the box is a horse, and I'm a brave knight. Hi, Tigger. Of course. I can't imagine a sweeter playdate. Thanks for being my friend. I suppose it's time to say goodbye, but just until it's time to say hello again.
Well, I know a game that we can play, Winnie the Pooh. It's called Hide and Go Seek. Oh, you've played it before? Then how's it your favorite? Aw, snack on some honey while I tell you the rules. And I'm the seeker, so I'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready or not, here I come. Found you. Aw, I know how you feel. The first time I was found, I was sad too. But then I got to be the seeker. Yup, when we play hide and go seek, we take turns hiding and seeking.
Hello, Pooh Bear. Wow, I just come in one color. Blue. Sure, Winnie the Pooh. And I'm gonna paint this butterfly. Never mind. The butterfly's orange, green, and purple. But the only colors we have are red, yellow, and blue. We can? Now that I have all these new colors, I can paint the butterfly. What do you think, Pooh Bear? I kinda think so too.
Like I said, very good voice acting. Although I surely hope that there'll be like a credit sequence of some sort coming soon, because these kids seriously need to be credited, because their voices are amazing. Now, basically, we get to the music part of the show, which, believe it or not, is actually pretty good. And I checked IMDb, and they said the music was by some guy named Andy Bean. And I checked his IMDb, and he's been like the worked on music for like other shows. Oddbot has been working on like Puppy Dog Pals and Muppet Babies. So I honestly believe he's the composer for the series. Although they should credit like some of the other people who worked on the music. And let me tell you, believe it or not, this music is actually very good. But then again, this is the guy who worked on Muppet Babies reboot, for crying out loud. Of course it's that good. But anyway, he brings sort of a unique charm, in my opinion, to this Winnie the Pooh series for his music style. And honestly, I enjoy it. In fact, I'm just going to give you like short samplets of the songs that get to be played in Playdate with Winnie the Pooh, because Playdate with Winnie the Pooh is a musical series that has 2 songs each episode, one of them being the theme song, while Me and Winnie the Pooh doesn't have any songs whatsoever. Just to clear that up. But anyway, basically, in Playdate with Winnie the Pooh, there are amazing songs, believe it or not. Now, there are very simple songs that you wouldn't expect to go that far, like the theme song, Piglet teaching Pooh how to ride a tricycle even though he's scared, Tigger about bouncing, about what might be inside the mystery jar, or Pooh singing about how nothing can be something with imagination, Kanga teaching Pooh how to play hide and seek, Eeyore and Pooh about mixing colors, and Pooh and Piglet about working together in order to make a kite fly. But let me tell you, this music is incredible. And here's some of the samplets for the songs I just listed right now, which happen to be all the songs so far.
Play dates with Winnie the Pooh. Which of our friends will be there too? If you want to try a tricycle, plop down on the seat. Squeeze the handlebars and touch the pedals to your feet. Wiggle, wiggle, shake, shake, take your hop. I use my rubber bottoms to make springy top.
What if it's a spider?
Well, we'll just give it silly shoes and a different color sock on every leg.
Okay, but if it's a creature,
One with goofy, googly eyes and a floppy hat flip-flopping on his head. And nothing is something if you pretend it to be. Nothing can be anything, like a game of make-believe. Let me tell you how to play hide and seek. It takes 2 players to play. You be the hider, I'll be the seeker. Here's how we play the game.
let's try blue,
And yellow,
and yellow,
that makes green,
red,
and blue,
and blue.
looks pretty purple to me.
Me too.
You hold on at the bottom, and you hold on at the top. I'll steer from up here. I'll keep running. I won't let the kite drop.
Although, according to a video from a live show at Disney California Adventure Celebration for Disney Junior, there's like a full version of the Playdate with Winnie the Pooh song that they performed on that stage in honor for the premiere of Winnie the Pooh. I hope it gets like a release someday, because I am seriously jealous that as we don't get to hear this in high quality. I can barely hear the lyrics, to be honest. But honestly, I wish a full version of that's going to come out soon. Now, I'm not sure if there's full versions of the other songs I just listed, though you can check them out on YouTube in the Disney Now app. But basically, I can't wait to hear the full theme song. Well, the lessons aren't much to talk about. I mean, they're basically the simple thing that you would learn in preschool television and such. But honestly, the way they play out the scenarios is pretty fun. So, that's all I can say about the lessons. In conclusion, I actually believe it's actually not a bad show. Pretty good. Now, I'm not saying it's better than the original Winnie the Pooh. Honestly, I don't think anything could beat the original Winnie the Pooh unless they do a good job of mimicking its source material, but honestly, I think it's a pretty good attempt of making something new, like an alternate universe, and actually staying true to its source material, like what Playdate with Winnie the Pooh did, and Me and Winnie the Pooh. Although for some reason not many people are talking about Me and Winnie the Pooh, because Disney does have some footage which advertises it, but basically they only advertise Playdate with Winnie the Pooh. And to be clear, I'm not in association with Disney. I'm just trying to help them get the news out about their show and show that it's actually not that bad. And honestly, honestly, I think what they're doing is pretty good, since honestly, anything is better than blood and honey. And I'm not including that weird CGI thing. Well, that's all for now. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye!